They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. All right, guys, let's take a minute and think about UMass. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Got a man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down, UMass.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Now they're going to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Going right to work up top. Oh, he makes the catch. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top.
Dude, turn around.
What a play to set him up. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got enough for the first down. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Got his man downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UMass.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the ground with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The sure hands. It's Ivy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Safe completion on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense in.
And it's caught for the touchdown.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He's got it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Handoff to the lone back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I love his defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the team might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. In this area of the field, you want to get heat on the quarterback, but that roughing the passer penalty gives up a 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds the water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A 70-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points.
Oh, that's not passing
in the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, come on!
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag inside the quarterback. This might be a roughing call. So the offense, result of the play, will decline the penalty.
Man.
So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Let's talk for just a second about UMass. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football. They play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short.
There you go.
Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Canty. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down.
Right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Puts it out of the air. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. String 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Race it to the house. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Banks. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Get there.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay
Catch the ball. They could do this, that. That helps.
They need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
And a missed opportunity on third down.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 14, and the big-time offensive play has them set up.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one. Not much doing on that one.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Carter. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Let's go, game. EA, fix this.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Banks. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Where do you find a hole in that secondary? And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses will look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Second down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Prime play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
No.
Prevents a turnover.
Yeah.
It seems like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds. You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Power it inside with the fullback. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
My goodness.
Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on fourth and short. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Good, tough, physical running, driving through the defense on his way for a touchdown. I just love the pad level this guy plays with. With the shoulders square to the line of scrimmage, he's just able to absorb contact and stay on his feet. Can't do it any better than that.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. They want to throw it.
Oh my God, bro. It's a possession catch.
Still down big here in the third quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the third quarter and get it back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The UMass offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Bellino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
Oh my God, throw it properly.
Looking for an explosive play.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right, hauling in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Man, you kind of wondered, when were they going to cover this guy? He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there, broke on the football, almost had the big play.
Smashes through the tackle.
Run, fool.
Strolls into the
sink. Nice two-point conversion.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle with Sexton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Oh, bruh.
So the decision
Win.
has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
What? Good catch.
His way to the 4-yard line, and they'll
He
have it
was
first and goal.
smashed.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here comes the two-point try. Looking to throw. Right on the money. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Finds a man on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. They get him on the ground after the
About time.
turnover.
About time. God damn. Bruh. Bananas.
For this offense. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end.
This holy catch the ball.
Like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, what he said.
For this offense, man, they've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays.
Now?
Turning it on. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And Jesse,
I mean, how open do these guys got to be?
you might as well start with a jump play.
Well, you gotta
You're
start
a
somewhere, Reese. It's been tough
receiver.
going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots.
Get in there.
Trying to claw your way back into this one.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal.
Bruh.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from the defense. You're expecting run, 2nd and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you've got to be physical. Nice job by the defense winning that 2nd down.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Going to try to pop it on the screen.
Bum.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one.
Get
out from
up.
the
Get off the
beginning.
field.
4th and goal now in the 4th quarter, down a couple scores. This ball needs to go to your best player on offense. Who's your best playmaker? Be it a receiver, tight end, running back that can win in space and get you this touchdown.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go to the air. Rushes on him.
Who?
The incomplete pass.
Are you throwing, dude?
And they'll turn it over.
I think one play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down.
Get that guy
Job
killed.
in the back end. In coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
That what you get. That what you get. Be nice. Damn, bro. You're up by 20.
He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
UMass to the line, racing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Didn't exactly flip the field, but they'll down it just outside the 40. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. And he's got a touchdown.
Oh, God. That should have been picked or something.
That athletic display from the guy under center.
And when quarterbacks can do this, you got an extra blocker instead of quarterback. Just standing there. And another guy that can block. There's just, you're just scratching your head.
That's funny.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors.
Oh, you know, they're all going to be onside kicks until at least get to
Check this out. Northwestern is
It's coming.
now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage.
Boy, wound up. Say he ain't got no, he can't throw.
They're trailing by
Ah,
10
damn it.
to UCF.
Hit him again.
Another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas,
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Creates a little space. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Fights off the defender. He gets it across the
Have a
25
butt.
to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go back to work on offense. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Ivy. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Boyd. It's a running room. And he will house it.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll run the option. The pitch.
That has nobody.
Short of the end zone as the two-point try fails, and this will remain a 9-point lead. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Damn it.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The UMass offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Finds the tight end. Wide open spaces.
Oh, if he would have fumbled.
But he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass. He goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
All right, defense, if they score, it's a wrap. It's over. So we got to find a way. I know the clock's our enemy, but we got to find a way to get a stop, put ourselves in a position to get the ball, waste some clock, and try to go down and make something happen offensively.
What are you diving at?
And he takes it in for the
Bum.
score. Touchdown,
It's
You
up.
know, late in the games, offenses
No, he didn't
sometimes
put the
get
baby to
conservative.
sleep.
They got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
All right.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to state it.
He tosses one high and deep down the
Ball
left
down.
side.
Oh my God. I never beat that guy.
Instead, they're looking at a third down.
Time is not on their side right now.
Killing
They
me,
can't afford
Smalls.
too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections. They've got to score points. They've got to get this pass.
I know the one time.
Looking to throw.
There we go.
Fires to the wideout.
Block him.
Finds a room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field.
Get out of bounds. What are you doing?
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Bruh. I was like, who are you throwing to? I wish that would have got picked off. You'd have got cut right in the middle. You had to find your own way home. Oh, you lucky it's home game.
You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Still looking on the move. He makes a grab. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
What are you doing? Get out of the end zone.
Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the 2-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late game goals.
He's into the end zone, and we've got a one-possession game in the fourth quarter. And he marched 78 yards down the field.
All right.
Clock is at
8-point
20
game.
seconds left. Line up for an onside kick to try to pull it out.
Oh.
A few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
From the gun, running back on the move.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot. Because if it's incomplete now on second,
Boo. Let me use my last time out. Boo.
When we get to the offseason,
GG's, brother.
coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Oh, man. I don't know where that was at the beginning of the game, but showed up. Thank y'all for watching. Good night. Early tomorrow. Don't forget, signing off. Love is for suckers.